Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Savage Grind Podcast. We're dropping content every Wednesday. Go check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Savage Grind everywhere, baby. So what we're going to talk about is a very, very important topic to me, what's made me set the tone for my prosperity, and it's the one word that I know that I got to do every single day. Gratitude, baby. Right? Gratitude is super important to me, and it's that next elevator in your life, man. Because if you're not having gratitude for where you're at, you're always going to find the negative. You're always going to find that you're always going to find that reason to be in a bad mood, to be in a funk. And it's really going to set the tone for your day. So one thing that I found out has been a process for me that I cannot waver from. And it's something I actually got from my dad, but it's giving gratitude every single morning. And not only just giving gratitude, but giving gratitude very specifically to other people that are involved in your life, that are involved in your process, that are involved in your business and your family. Being very specific and giving gratitude outwards, right? Not gratitude so much for yourself, but yes, for being present, for being aware, for being alive, waking up that day, of course, but actually just giving gratitude to very specific people that are in your life has been a very big indicator for me to just take the focus off myself, right? And I learned this trick from my dad. Shout out to my man, Big Mike. I love you, Dad. You know, he's been an amazing role model for me in my life. He's just been there and always had this very zen personality, this very in the moment, always happy. And then when he's there, he wants to be happy. And there's some really cool stories that I've always seen my mom on my dad, like, hey, you got to pay these bills. Hey, you see this big pile of bills, you got to get to it. You got to attend to this. And my dad would always be like, look, the bills are there. The bills are going to get paid, but they're going to get paid on my time when I'm ready to pay the bill. Because guess what? If the man's sending me a bill this month, guess what? He's going to send me another one next month. Right now, I'm doing me. I'm doing what I want to do right now. I'm in my moment. I'm present. And I just love that philosophy of just being grateful for where you're at right now in the moment, right? And it's something that I think that as entrepreneurs, as business people, as salespeople, we really waver from that. And I think we set ourselves up for failure and we get in our own way, right? And I think a big part of that is not being grateful for, number one, hey, we're alive, we're waking up, we're breathing air today. We're in the number one greatest country on the planet, you know, that we can have this amazing economy to be prosperous and winning, right? And just being grateful for being here and being able to service and help other people. So my dad, and going back to Big Mike, he's always been that one that's been very in the moment, grateful, and just taking and pulling from his daily philosophies as an adult now and thinking back on it as a young person going through. I wasn't realizing and seeing that how wise this man is. But now as an adult, I can really appreciate my dad and what he was getting at and what he mean. Like being in the moment right now. If I'm going to be in the moment doing this podcast today, I'm here. I'm giving it you my all. I'm pouring my heart. I'm exuding my energy to you, and I'm here with you right now, and I'm grateful to be here, right? If I'm going to be with my salespeople, if I'm going to be with my staff, I'm going to be on the building constructions, I'm in the moment at that time, present with the people around me, exuding the gratitude in the moment and being the best me for everybody to build that energy and giving back to everyone, because that's what it's about, right? Because we so easily every day we can get in a funk and make excuses and get in our way. And Ed Milet is a great example of this, right? He talks about, setting that caliber for yourself, right? And if you're not grateful for where you're at in life and you're not setting that temperature gauge where it needs to be at 100 degrees and you're going to be negative and a naysayer, guess what? You're going to set that temperature gauge right back down to 50, and you're always going to find yourself at that lower temperature because you're not staying at that high level of energy, that high level of gratitude, that high level of exuding your energy and transferring yourself to other people and living it and believing in it, not only internally and externally. You're always going to go right back. So number one, always be grateful for the present and the now, because number two, we're not promised tomorrow, are we? So being grateful for where you're at today and being present in the moment, or like my dad, Big Mike, says, just live for the now, do it today, live in the moment, right? That's something that you could really take away from Because if you're always worried and you're always doubtful and you're always anxious and you're always having this anxiety, guess what? That is always going to be there no matter what. That is always going to be there on the set to the side and no matter what. But there's always a time and a place for it. Go back, and when the time is to attend to the issues and pay the bills, pay the rent, deal with a bad client, deal with a bad employee, get in that moment and deal with that at that time. In the moment where you're with people and with your clients, in the great moments where you need to enjoy your family, your friends, your loved ones, and sharing those moments, be in that moment. Don't rob yourself of the joy with the worry, with the doubt and the anxiety, because that is always going to be there. But it's you to make that choice if you want to be there or you want to be present in gratitude. So please take my Savage tips. I want to help you. And if you like the content, please go to Savage Grind Podcast on YouTube. Hit us up on Instagram, Savage Grind. You can find me on Facebook, Daniel Joseph. And we're on TikTok now, Savage Grind. It's like I always say, guys, I really love you and appreciate you. Don't be average. Go be savage today. Love y'all. Deuces.